21. Revelation 21 from verse 1 to 5, and I read, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city. I, Jedediah, also saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Help me look at your neighbor with a smile. Say, that is talking about you. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. God is making all things new for somebody here tonight. The stories of the past is changing tonight. I make all things new, and he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. I want to be sharing tonight on what I've titled the arrival of God. The arrival of God. The arrival of God. You have waited upon him. You have labored. You have sought the Lord. You have been on the path of commitment, dedication, service, sacrificial labors, sacrificial givings. And for so many years it appeared as if you have nothing really tangible to show for it. God sent me as an envoy of heaven to blow a prophetic trumpet on this very first night, to announce to you that this is your season of visitation. And this visitation is going to culminate in certain manifestations of your overdue testimonies, your overdue blessings, your overdue favors, all the long standing answers to prayers that were delayed. I see great help locating God's people tonight. Thus said the Lord, I've remembered them that felt they were forgotten. The forgotten ones are being remembered in this meeting. And there is a very serious oil that has been revolving around me. An angel has been moving an oil in a particular horn. Sometimes the horn will change color. I saw that oil coming upon some people. There are 12 leaders that will receive that oil tonight. These leaders, some of them are pastors, about 10 of them are pastors. 2 of them are very committed givers around this altar. Now that oil will single you out for empirical dominion, because God wants to give you an unmistakable influence over territories. And I see it happening with speed. Somebody say speed. In short, between now and 15th of October, mark my words, there is going to be a change that will be so obvious, so evident in the lives of these 12 persons, that they will go back to their father's house and rewrite the story of their ancestry. If that looks like you, your amen is going to show it. Look at your neighbor, tell him with very serious look, it is my season of divine visitation. is arriving the earth for my sake. If you look at the story of John's Gospel chapter 5, the Bible tells us that there was a particular man who had been by that pool called the pool of Bethesda for almost a lifetime. Yeshua didn't live on earth for as long as that man's case lingered. That man was on one point for 38 solid years. That's almost a lifetime. And for 38 years, satanic forces collaborated with ancestral forces, with ancient powers, to imprison a man to one location, imprison a man, sentenced and imprison a man to one point. And a man was tied to one point for 38 years. I don't know how long you have been in that situation, but I came to announce to you that help is locating you tonight. The vengeance of God will visit every foundational limitation that is holding you down, and somehow you can't explain it. You will not be able to explain it, and you will not be thankful enough to God for what He said to do tonight that He's already doing, because I see you living where you have been for a very long time to go to where you have always desired to go. More than that, beyond that level. If you can shout a louder amen, I'm the one that God sent you to tonight. Now listen, the man's challenge was that he said, I have no man. That is the issue lingered so long that all the people that were helping him got tired. His parents got tired. His wife got tired and probably divorced him. His children got tired and left him alone. Those that were helping him to clean his poo-poo, to take him to go and wee-wee, all of them got tired. I'm sure his fellow companions, important folks, also got tired. They relocated and left him. And that man was on one point for 48 years. And because he felt that his need was a man, God became a man for his sake. God came there and helped him out of his helplessness. There is somebody here tonight. God is appearing in that situation. The Lord God of hosts has sent me to tell you, He will arrive and manifest His power. He will showcase His wonder in that situation. He will rewrite your story for you. Come on, if you can stand to your feet and shout a big amen, you are the one that I'm talking to. I see the mighty hand of God pouring oil upon 13 persons. As I'm talking, you are seated in your sitting position. Something is already happening to you. The energy of God has left heaven and is coming fresh upon your life. And I see a turnaround, a cyclone of favor. I see God mobilizing creation, mobilizing people, raising helpers for you. They are coming from the north, they are coming from the south, they are coming from the east, they are coming from the west, they are coming from white. Help is coming from everywhere. Lift up your hands, say, help is coming to me from everywhere. In the day of visitation, there is not going to be need for long story. Because when God arrives, He doesn't tell stories. He starts manifesting. So when He came there, He said to the man, arise, take up your bed. That thing that has been carrying you, now it is your turn to carry it. Those people who have been helping you, it is your turn to start helping them. Those people you have been going to and they've been dashing you torokobo according to their personal definition of your worth and value, it is your turn to help them. There is somebody hearing me. start writing checks in millions to give people. If that looks like you, you're going to jump to your feet and shout a louder amen. He said, you don't understand. I have been here for 38 years because I have no man. He started telling stories. And Yeshua looked at him. In his heart, I'm sure he was getting angry and getting impatient. Tonight, God is in a hurry to change somebody's address. If that looks like you, your amen will reach above the roof. Now, God doesn't actually prefer visitation. It is situation that necessitates visitation. It is the condition of the fallen earth and fallen nature of man that necessitates visitation. God's original intention was to dwell with man. Rev Max told us this morning that man is the most expensive asset that God has. God doesn't play with man. He doesn't want to be visiting you. He wants to tabernacle with you. And if God tabernacles with you, what God cannot put up with will not be relevant. It will not be found around you. That's why I know that after tonight, you are going to sleep and wake up and your name will change. Your address will change. A few years ago, a young man came to visit me. He drove a dear daughter in the Lord to me, a medical student from Unimed. The girl was so blessed, she just had a car and had a driver. So the young man was her driver. He drove her to come and greet me. And then I was done talking with her, and the Holy Ghost came upon me very strong. I said to the young man, I said, I see you in politics, and I see you also involved in business. You know, and I was a young man. He just respected me. He didn't talk. When he left my presence, he called the lady and said, I don't understand. I hate politics. Maybe business a little. So it's like this, your pastor is not a genuine pastor. How can he be saying what I don't like? He went and told the person he was courting with. He said, I met with a pastor today. This is what he told me. Oh. The man laughed. I said, you? If you ever see 100,000 in your entire lifetime, just start thanking God. Long story cut short, when we stepped into Abuja and the work began, one day he saw the flyer of the meeting of our programs somewhere and traced the address and came. And then he said to me, when you told me years ago that I was going to be involved in politics, I didn't believe you. I doubted you. I called you a man of names. He said, but my unbelief could not reverse what you said. There are utterances that are bigger than your faith, bigger than your unbelief. They will rearrange your life irrespective of your resistance. I see God's word repositioning somebody tonight. If that amen is louder, you are the one I'm talking to. He said to me, I'm also involved in business, and it is amazing. As at the time I'm talking about, he had not gotten a car, but he was already involved. Things were happening. And then one day he came and gave me an offering. And I said to him, you're going to handle contract, we run into millions. Not long from now. So he met with somebody who looked at him and said, I like you. I like you. When God's favor comes upon you, people will start liking you for reasons they can't explain. God's favor is locating somebody tonight. Those who used to hate you will start liking you for reasons they can't explain. Mysterious favor is locating you. Are you a young lady? People have been looking down on you and you are marriageable. After this service, 13 men will show up on your behalf. Then you will begin to make choice. You make choice. Very soon Shepherd will invite us. We'll have 10 people waiting at the same time around this altar. You believe you are in the number, let your amen be loud. He got a contract of 24 million, so he came and testified. I looked at him when he was testifying. I said, this is the least contract you will ever have. May God raise a voice that will speak for you. It was not up to 6 months. He stumbled into these contracts. The day he came to church to testify, he had 10 offer letters from different constituencies, totaling to over 500 million within 6 months. Hear the word of the Lord. I saw an angel stood when Shepherd was releasing fire. That angel went into the crowd and began to tear clothes, dirty rags from the bodies of people. Then I know that poverty is swallowed up forever tonight. God, the anointing for prosperity is coming upon people here tonight. I actually heard it very clear that 72 people will change address financially tonight. You believe you are one of them, you're not going to sit down looking at me that way. Shout a big amen. Somebody give the Lord a shout. If you go to heaven, for instance, now, you know that God doesn't visit heaven because he resides there. And heaven is the most powerful place that can happen anywhere. I say heaven can do what? It can happen anywhere. As a matter of fact, we are already having heaven on this ground. If you have eyes to see. Heaven happens where men decide that it should happen. And on this ground tonight, the 24 elders are around the throne. The 4 living beings are around the throne. I also saw the Lord seated upon the throne. His hair is white as wool, his eyes as flames of fire. And I saw him talking to the elders and disseminating information that will engender transformation rapidly, drastically. There is going to be a drastic change. I speak as one who has been ordained to speak. I speak as a son of the prophet. Listen to me. If I be a man of God, in 72 hours from now, many of you will share testimonies. You will share testimonies that will make men to fear God. Yes, sir. Now listen carefully to me. I want you to know that we live in a world where people with proofs mock those that lack proofs. If you have no proof, people will keep on ridiculing you. Goliath was mocking the entire nation of Israel for 40 days until a proof producer came to silence him. Hey! Somebody is about to go and change the story of his father's house. Who am I talking to? Let your amen be loud and aggressive. Insulting and mocking Hannah until the day Hannah produced a proof for following God. She has so many nameless, useless children without future that we will never bother to hear their name about. But you can't forget Samuel. You are about to give back to a testimony that we announce your name globally. If that looks like you, let me hear your shout. Take your seat. Give me some few minutes. Holy Spirit, help me. Now, one of the capital reasons why Yeshua was born was so that he can an avi kataravo sitre kenata yehushivata nahara igropa ategristo gangara. How many hear Hebrew in the night? From the council of the elders, where yeketo gagaramato siziatana came forth, abanato kelebara tobara isobere terenata kayana haba delepetero kokotarat. So that man will stop desiring to go to heaven and experience heaven on earth. A time is coming, and now is the time that those in heaven will desire to come and live on earth. We are entering that season, and I would like you to get excited because you are in a company that God is looking at very seriously. If you are here and you are hearing me, I would like you to know that you belong to the company of those that God cannot finish with. Excuse me, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what else will make you excited. Maybe you don't know that there are people that God is already finished with. He has finished with them. Their chapter is closed in heaven. God is not thinking about them and not talking about them. Unfortunately, men are still celebrating those with closed chapter. That's why the prayer that Papa prayed, that God will give us understanding, is an antidote to frustration. You are bailed from the prison of frustration when you catch understanding. Lift up your right and say, Father, in the name of Jesus, bless me with understanding in this meeting. Speak in tongues for 1 minute. Speak in tongues. Sopatakarato Zeketerapatalaгаto Opapalabarata Kataramada Jeto Palagarados Tereda Databaria Gaba. Chukunam kamamihe onyekere nigwenuwa ainekenegi nam. Chukunam onyamamihe onyekere nigwenuwa Take your seat. Take your seat. I want to show you 7 signs that will confirm the arrival of God amongst men. 7 signs. Number 1, when God gives us a man from himself. Somebody say a man from himself. You know that the earth doesn't produce men from God. Many of us are not aware that the earth we live in is a fallen earth. It's not an innocent earth. It's an earth that has accepted and embraced a wicked agenda from hell. So all it does is produce men who try to serve God. The earth earth doesn't produce men that can serve God, men that can truly reflect the value, the virtues, the opinion, the interests, the passion of heaven. Once in a while, according to dispensation and seasons, God gives to the earth men from his bosom. The Bible speaking concerning John the Baptist, he said there was a man. Men from himself, men that he produced from his innermost being, men that he vomited out of his divinity, men that he produced or reproduced from his divine value. Such men, they epitomize divinity in full force. You know, something happened to me. I was hearing so much about Shepherd when he was in Kano, and then one day I had the privilege of my life to meet with him. And the Lord said to me very clearly, I heard him. He said, don't eat or drink until you meet my servant. It was an instruction. So I left. You can't come to a place like this and be doing 3 days dry fasting to meet God when God has already appeared. Now look at what it says. Isaiah 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful. Now I would like you to know that children are born by men, sons are given by God. The Jews are very special people in the sight of God. They took their time to labor in the place of prayer, believing God to produce a Messiah. And And with all their years of labor, all their years of fasting, all their years of commitment, reading through the ancient writings, birthing prophecies to proofs, all they succeeded in doing was giving birth to a child. But in a season, God, answering their heart cry, gave them a man in that child who has matured in a season. Now I would like you to know that the labors of men to produce God will never be able to equal the gift of God. There are things God gives, and it is not subject to your sweat. No matter how much you labor and struggle, your effort will never be equal to the gift of God. It's like you see the way God's servant is here, that you are trying to do 300 days fasting just to be like him. You know that no matter how much you labor in prayers, your prayers can't produce such effect. This is a gift that God has given to us. I think God loves Nigeria so much that he gave us a man that looked like him. And if you are here, you are from the east, I would like you to listen, because I'm dedicating this message to you. God loves the Igbo so much that he decided to take a face among them, to appear to the Igbo man, to say to you that it is time to make it where others have been telling stories, to say to you that there is yet a future for the Igbo man. And so when you are privileged to have such a gift, it is an honor that you shouldn't take for granted. Let me tell you very quickly, if God has given you a man from him, there are 5 things you should do to relate with him perfectly. One is that learn to receive that man. Learn to do what? Learn to receive the man that God gave to you, because all of your effort can't produce such a man. All of your labor cannot produce such a man. I don't know who prayed in the land of Igbos to produce people like someone like Papa. I don't know who labored. At least I know that in Yoruba land, people like Babalola prayed and fasted, labored in prayers. God in answer gave the Yoruba land people like Pastor A. Adeboye, people like W.F. Kumuyi, people like Bishop Oyedepo, and other men of God. Peace be to them. I think God has chosen to love the Igbos, that if God has given us such a man, let's receive him. Look at them and say, let's receive him. Receive him. Now let me say this: you have not received the man if you are doubting the man. You have not received the man if you are resisting the man. You have not received the man if you are disrespecting the man. You have not received the man if you are frustrating his effort. Do you know that, excuse me, let me say this with all simplicity and with all humility. Can you tell me any man of God in Nigeria that has what Shepherd has? I'm not saying this because Papa is here. This is what I say every time. Just honest. Be honest and tell me which man of God, even upon the African continent, all over the world, that has what he has. You know, sometimes when I hear him talk, I don't know how you feel, but like my brother was saying this morning, there's a way I feel. Sometimes I feel as if I'm already in heaven, as if I'm already in the presence of God. There is this awe. There is this awe, this holy fear, this awesomeness that just, you know, encapsulates me. Even when you listen to his messages on tape, something reverberates within you. Something will be moving like a turbine engine. When you read the book, it's like you are having direct encounter with God. Now, if we are privileged to have such a man, why are we not receiving him? It beats my imagination. imagination. As I stand on this altar tonight, I know that I'm representing the interests of the elders in heaven. And by the mantle of heaven, I decree judgment upon every ancient wickedness that is resisting the ministry of our shepherd. Let them be decimated forever, and let them never again be seen on earth in the name of Jesus. You have not received a prophet if you don't believe in him. If you don't believe in him, one of the capital proofs to show that you have received a prophet is that you believe in him. And excuse me, believing in him means that everything he says is divine. If he coughs, the cough is divine. If he pours saliva, we don't drink it. It will turn to miracles. If he slaps you, you are blessed forever. That is why each time I'm privileged to be summoned by shepherd, I count it a great joy. One time we were having a meeting in Meduguri church, and I was still in Meduguri at the time. Shepherd didn't call me. You know, his father now. It was somebody he sent. The person sent me a text and said, shepherd said you should be in Lagos so time. When I saw the message, we were having a meeting, 9 days meeting, heaven of the new earth. All my pastors gathered from all our various branches. And then I was lecturing, I was teaching all through, and it was a fiery meeting. When I saw it, I showed my wife. My wife said, so what are you going to do? I said, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to think about. This our meeting is cancelled. All of you go home. God has answered our prayers. That's why shepherd is calling me. Sometimes you need to have a father who tells you to come, and then you leave everything you are what? You are doing. Even if you are meeting with president, whatever is his name, in America, wherever, and the shepherd call you, cancel the appointment. Somebody's not hearing what I'm saying. Somebody's not hearing me. I told myself, even if this is a joke, I will go to Lagos and I will say, shepherd, I came because I saw a joke from you, and it's an important joke. It's an honor to be invited by a joke from shepherd, and I know shepherd doesn't crack jokes. Now, I like to listen. One of the things that troubled me so much was that, you know, the Jews, despite their years of labor, despite their years of fasting, believing God, waiting, I don't know how many years they waited, and then Yeshua was sent as an answer. And when he came, the Bible said he came to his own, and his own received him not. He came to his own, the people who prayed desperately to have a Messiah. Their Messiah came, but because of the ancient blanket of wickedness in the earth, they couldn't see beyond their nose, and they fought against their Messiah. They killed their Messiah, which is why the Jews now have peace until the day they say, Baruch Haba Shem Adonai. If you are here, I'd like you to know that you are blessed. I said to shepherd after the morning session, I said, thank you for being born in this generation. Thank you for coming. There are men you meet with, and you should make a vow never to separate from them. saw vision. He said, Reverend David, I said, sir. He said, days of offense are coming. I said, sir, you can never offend me. I said, it is not possible under the sun. I won't even see it. God forbid. After Papa came to Abuja church, and then he shouted and roared. And some lions continue roaring on the ground. Somebody came and told me, I had a dream that you and Shepherd were quarreling. I said, God forbid, go back and dream. Go back and sleep and dream a better dream. And if that is the only dream you can dream, don't ever dream again forever. Don't ever in your life. People who will be using their dirty mind to corrupt people's life. I'm telling you, I dream. If your dream is not in alignment with the word of God, trash it. It's from the pit of hell. If you're not clapping, something is wrong with you. Now listen. In between the child that was born and the son that was given is a season of preparation. You know, we live in a earth that hates training, that hates preparation, that hates equipping, that hates transformation. We live in a earth that is in a hurry to manifest. We live in a earth that is ready. All they want is 5-minute noodles. 5-minute noodles. 5-minute noodles. And after 5 minutes, it has disappeared from your stomach. Because it does not have the sustainability to carry you. Now if you are among the Jews, will you be able to tell the difference between the child that was born and the son that was given? It took revelation to decipher it. That's why it's only men that are blessed with eyes that can separate men from men. Look at your neighbor, say, I receive grace to receive my man of God. You know, in 2 Chronicles 20 verse 20 it says, believe in the Lord your God, you will be established. But your prosperity is tied to the prophet that you believe. And you know, prosperity is in levels. Apart from receiving that man, respect the man. When you respect a man sent from God to you, his virtues will start speaking for you. His virtues will start opening doors for you. I wish I could tell you stories. In 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 8 to 10, there's a story of this woman, a very special woman, a great woman. The Bible said, the woman of Shunem. The Bible says she noticed the holy man of God passing by her house every day. And then she called her husband and said, this man I see passing every day is a holy man. And you know, if a woman tells you that a man is holy, please try and believe her. Because women know men who are holy and men who are unholy. They have a way of discovering them. Women have special eyes. They know men who are looking for women. They know men who are corrupt. And they know men who are honest to the core. So a woman defended a man of God before her husband. Now you could this man, oh holy man of God, and please, I would want us to prepare a house for him above our own house. You know, if your wife comes and tells you that you should prepare a special house, a special room, the type that she doesn't normally prepare for you, the husband, for another man, it will take the grace of Chukwu for you not to be suspicious. But it was respect that made that woman to insist on that level of respect, of honor for the man of God. And you know, that respect she had for Elisha provoked the virtues, the raw anointing. You can't be blessed by a man you disrespect. Some of you are here, evil pastors. The only reason why you are still where you are, refusing to grow, refusing to prosper, it's not because you are not in the person. It's not because you have not been following all the covenant obligations. It's not because you have not been following all the ordinances. But you disrespect the man who represents your G. You despise the man in your heart. Some of you will finish eating food and use your pastor as your joystick, as your toothpick. I was telling my church, I said there are people we don't talk, we don't mention their name, even between me and my wife in the bedroom. Their names are sacred. Sacred. I've been privileged severally to have suits, mantles given to me by shepherds. Where I keep those mantles, no evil spirit come close to it. In fact, some of the suits he gave to me, I have not dropped it in water since they came. The reason is I don't want the sweat or papa to leave that suit. That's how serious it is. And I don't, excuse me, I don't care how you think. That's the level I believe in. So if you respect a man, you trigger the release of grace. You trigger the release of grace. One of our daughters in Abuja church was being given a very serious warning from her place of work. And then her driver, who happened to be one of the deacons in the church, was telling her, hey, this is the confirmation of the dream I had last night. Oh. And the lady said, what kind of dream? He said, I dreamt that you were sacked. He said, go back and dream again. Do you know the prophet God put over my life? She told the young man. Shepherd, that was the woman that you were talking about. That fat woman that stood around her. Yes, sir. Such level of belief. And then she told that young man, I don't know how long you people have known this man of God, but within these few 5-6 years that I met him, each time he talks, I see God talking. She said, just watch. The people who are warning me will be terminated very soon. And exactly as she spoke, that was how it came to pass. When they were terminated, she was given a better appointment. She heads the branch close to the church. Don't look down on your man of God. You disconnect yourself from the river of virtue that flows from your man of God, from your prophet. When you disbelieve him, when you despise him, when you look down on him, when what he says is insulting to you, is offensive to you, it tells you to leave Aba and start coming to Lagos. You say, he didn't send me transport. How did he want me to come? If shepherd say you should leave Aba and start coming, even if you don't have transport, enter the road, start trekking. You won't go too far before an angelic chariot will pick you up. Even if you didn't get chariot, try it and come. Try it and come. Listen to me. I've been privileged to serve this way. That's why I can talk to you this way. There was a particular time I served the man of God in Jos. They didn't give me transport money. If you know Jos very well, from where they call Rukuba Barracks to Terminus, it's about 18 kilometers. I used to trek it in those days when there were no houses on Rukuba Road. I will trek to go to Terminus. I will be the earliest to church, and when church closes, I will not mistakenly tell my father in the Lord or anybody that I didn't have transport. Many times there's no food to eat. I will trek back, blasting in dog all the way. We didn't just come here by chance. Pain produce us. I'm not telling you stories. The man didn't hear from me one day that I was trekking. I was not looking for his pity. I was not expecting to pity me. I didn't want to give him concern. But when I was leaving church to go to Maiduguri on mission work, one of the days he took me in this car. He said, you're going to go and show me those converts that you have discipled. Let's see them and know how somebody else can start following them up. So we're going. We were coming back when I said to him, I said, sir, I just remember the days I used to trek this place. He shouted in the car, you did what? Why didn't you tell me? Excuse me, that is the way I understand how to serve God. Don't only respect him, resource him. Do what? Resource him. Galatians 6 verse 6. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all things. Resource your man of God. Resource him. Sometimes it is really bemusing to see some charlatans on television, on AIT, on all manner of international, platform, television platform, preaching, and you wonder what are they preaching. And then sometimes you listen to shepherd once, and you want to gather all the whole world to sit at his feet and listen. Sometimes I feel like going to organize a ministers meeting, elders forum. I've been privileged to attend serious ministers conference. Sometimes you sit down, you just get angry, because it's like you went to Sunday school. They have nothing to offer. When they are preaching, you could see that these people are tired. As they are talking, you see that there is no more energy inside of them. They are dying battery on the bench. Yet they are still preaching. They will not go and sit down. Don't just resource him. Number 4, rally around him. Rally around him. Rally around him. Every man that was chosen of God, every man chosen by God does not fulfill his mandate on his own by himself. He needs the support of people to believe in him. Years ago, Shepherd told me, acceptance is what determines who have ministry. Acceptance. Acceptance. Now let me say this to you, like he just said earlier on. It is not him that needs your help, it is you who needs his help. When you rally around him, the help you're looking for will come. Your story will change. A young lady joined our Abuja church in 2012, October to be precise. She was indebted to a total of 21 million when she joined the church. Under 3 months, she came out of the debt. Her salary was not up to 250,000 in a month. I know what I'm talking about. How she managed to come out of the debt is a mystery that cannot be demystified up till tomorrow. Recently, she built a house. Sir, if you go to that house and they price it 150, it's a house that God gave to her. And she told me that even the gate of the house, that there's no way her salary for 10 months will buy the gate of one house. When we went there to dedicate the house, I busted into tears because I knew the story. So when we're going back, I said to her, I said, do you know why I'm crying? She said, no. I said, it's because I understand how this house came. I understand how it came. There are people tonight that God is changing their status. After this night, people will look at you and say, these are those that God has helped. There is a scripture I'd like you to quickly see in Acts of the Apostles chapter 14 verse 19 to 20. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium, who persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, they stoned who? They stoned Paul, threw him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. How be it as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up. He rose up. He rose up when they stood round about him. There are men that God sent to us, they only rise when they have people standing around them. When they have people of might, people of strength, people of intelligence, people of resources standing by them. Standing by them. I was talking to my friend and brother, one of our fathers in the Lord. Each time they are having their international meeting, which happens happens annually. They don't raise offering in church. And the reason why they don't do that is because they have some key people that Papa will just pick his phone and call and say, hello, our budget for this year's program is also amount. How much can you give? Many times, one individual will write a check covering the total amount, drop it in the offering box, no noise. I was so touched, I was almost crying when today Shepherd said that he was thinking of somebody to give him 300,000, and he was looking for people to share the pain with, people that are close to his heart. And he searched and searched and couldn't find them. He was almost crying. I said, oh God, raise me. If you're here, I'd like you to know that one capital reason why God will put money in your hands is because of this work. And hear me, if you forget that, you can't be rich. It's not a curse. This is the truth. When they rally around Apostle Paul, he rose up. He rose up. Most of these big men that have risen up, they didn't rise because they had might. Many of them didn't rise because they had oil. They had men who rally around them. Men who bought some of the private jets that were even bought by the pastors. It was individuals that we write a check and buy the man of God a private jet. Is our shepherd. Doesn't he deserve a private jet? Is he not traveling? Can't God raise men in this church that we go and gather and buy private jet? Or you think the God of life and immortality is just to be entering business class and be queuing with ordinary men at the airport? Men who don't know what he knows. Men who have not gone to the sarcophagus of divinity. Men who have not seen the nakedness of God. There is one passion I have here tonight. It is to see God raise a people around this altar who will be stupendously rich and wealthy. People that will be so rich they won't know how much they have in their bank account. People that banks will be coming to their house to collect money, to go and deposit. And I see it happening here in the name of Jesus. Listen, this meeting is for a dramatic turnaround in local army. You can't be here tonight and remain the same way you came. No man is permitted to remain ordinary after this night. Can I have the witness? Can I have the witness? Can I have the witness? Can I have a louder witness in the house? Raise a platform for the man. The second proof to show, and I'll be closing very soon, that God has arrived is when he starts declaring the season of his wonders on earth through a man. And some of these fearful testimonies we are hearing, the one my brother shared in the morning, awesome testimonies. Something happened in our Meduguri church sometimes back. We're having a power meeting like this. All of a sudden the hand of God came upon me very strong. I said, there is a woman here. One of your eyes, you can't see with it. Receive a new eye. And I will dance and dance prophetic dance. After a while the anointing come again. I said, there is a woman here. One of your hand is withered. But said the Lord, receive a new hand. I will continue dancing. After a while the unction came again. I said, there is a woman here. One of your leg is withered. Receive a brand new leg. Start walking. When it was time for testimony, the woman walked by herself to the altar. All these testimonies I mentioned were for one particular woman. She was paralyzed half of her body. The disease had eaten one of her eyes off the socket. Withered the hand, withered the leg. And when the anointing began coming down, it decimated paralysis, restored her, beginning from a brand new eye in the socket. The hand was restored, the leg was restored. Hey, Tonight, I make God to say to you, the God of life and immortality will restore all that the enemy has stolen from you. It is happening here tonight. If you came here, you have no womb, you are receiving a new womb. If you have no eye, you are receiving a brand new eye. If your ears are not functioning, God is giving you new ears. Whatever cannot be repaired shall be replaced. God is turning everything new tonight. If your head is bowed down, take a lifting now. Number 3, when God's counsel, take your seat, manifests as a man. God sometimes counsels us. He sends the spirit of counsel upon people, but a time comes that you see counsel develop 2 legs, put up a face, put up hands, become a man. Now if you're here, anytime you meet with shepherd and he finish counseling you over a certain issue, do you still need to pray about that issue? Can't you see that counsel has turned into a human being? Sometimes I'll be worried. There was a particular time when we were in Meduguri, something was happening, and then they started killing pastors brutally. They will follow pastors to their houses, some of them to their churches. There was one of my friends, they killed him right in front of his wife and children. They just told him, kneel down, say your last prayer, and sent him to heaven quickly. I called shepherd. I said, shepherd, the way they are killing pastors now, he didn't allow me to finish. He said, don't be afraid though. He said, fear means death. He said, now shall you see the force of the covenant. I won't forget that night. When he finished speaking, it was as if fear jumped away. Energy came. I stood up, I started roaring. I blasted in tongues. I said, yes, now shall I see the force of the covenant. And I'm talking to you. We've not buried anybody. Papa, somebody sent me a chat. He has been calling me all the way from Mali also on peacekeeping mission. He said he was shot in his head. A member of the church. He came to the church only once and was prayed for. And I said, if you're a soldier on peacekeeping mission and you came to this church and I serve you communion, you have no reason to die. So they shot him in the head. He said, I'm still alive. He said, it is a mystery. Every day, I don't want to say some things here for security reasons. Every day lives have been wasted. So not small people, soldiers with heavy ranks are slaughtered like goats. Some people are busy using human beings for business. And we have people in the same region, the same area, soldiers that will go out and come back. That's why you know power. The power of God thrives on the wings of revelation. It is what God tells you that determines the level of power he shares with you. Saints, counsel has turned to a man and is dwelling in our midst. Number 4, when God becomes mighty through a man on earth. When God becomes what? Is God not mighty through shepherd? When he came to Abuja, he said he was preaching. While he was preaching, we were all there. He said he saw rain, folded his wings, came inside the meeting and sat down. Few days ago, when I was preparing for midnight service and rain wanted to fall, I said to rain, I said, be very careful. I know shepherds. I know shepherds. I said, if you have eyes to see, you will remember that I was in that meeting when you folded your wings and you came and sat down. I was there. I was sitting at the minister's seat. So I also have power over you. If you mistakenly drop what I will do to you, you will see. Mysteriously, it was like a dream. It was clear. I said, the thing is working. Oh, it's working. Oh, the thing is working. restoration. A man is passing through a place and things see the man and they thought they've seen God. So they started giving the respect they would have given to God to the man. And then some men are blind and they can't see. When God, number 5, reveals himself as a father to adopt and to gather his scattered children through a man. Is it not happening? In Umuju, every year we gather, and Papa will just stay there and be gathering all of us. People who are not worthy to be fathered, he fathers them and still loves them, cares for them. Those who will go and come back, he will still embrace them. Sometimes I say it's only shepherd that can love like this. I say maybe it's him and Jesus that died for us. I don't know, because I don't have this kind of grace. I'll get very tired very quickly and start releasing fire. The everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Number 6, when God brings peace to his people through a man, and excuse me, peace here connotes prosperity. Have you not seen terrible testimonies? Shepherd just came to Abuja Church. Our land that we were still owing the man that we bought the land for, about 17 million. So a few weeks after Shepherd came now, I just called the man and said, we have some money to give you. We gave him 2 million. As we put 2 million in his hand, he said, so what will I do now? What will I do now? These you people have tried. It's okay, the remaining 15 million, forget about it. Forget about it. Just like that. That's equivalent to somebody writing a check of 15 million and giving to you and say, go clear your bill. Just because a man stepped. You know when he stood on the altar, if you are not clapping, I don't know what is wrong with you. When he stood on that altar, he poured oil. He said, Father, I am in a church where they call me Father. Something began dancing inside my stomach. I said, I know something is about to happen. Shepherd, you got them comes on. Praise God. Look at your neighbor, say, it is my season. The last point I want to give as a proof to confirm that God is around is when God restores all things through a man that he has given us. I will tell you this. I met Shepherd by reason of understanding of mandate. I know very clearly that the reason why I was born was for the restoration of humanity and creation. And I know that when it comes to man, there are 3 dimensions to the restoration of man. The spirit must be recreated. The soul, which is also tripartite, needs a composite restoration. And then the body needs to assume a season and process of regeneration unto immortalization. So immortality is the climax of the restoration mandate. And that was why God introduced me to meet with Papa. That's why the relationship is very sacrosanct. I don't play with it. So I tell people, don't come and dream that we are quarreling with each other. We can never quarrel. It's not possible. Not here, not in heaven. Some of you need to be reminded, and I'm sure you have been told several, that if you know that you cannot finish with God, there are people that wear the face of God and come to you. You cannot also finish with them. Not on earth, not also here, not in heaven. You know, somebody said to me that he doesn't like so-so person's face in church. I said, well, if you get to heaven and you see the person, please try and relocate. Relocate to a different level. There are people you just must make up your mind to love. Because God has chosen them. God has loved them. And there is nothing you can do about it. So if you have any issue with the person, start asking God to help you. And love the person. You have no choice. Oh. Look at the people very seriously. said, worthy is the Lamb, Revelation 5 verse 12 to 14, that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. When that was declared, the Bible said all creation began to sing a new song in worship and in obedience to the one that sits upon the throne and that liveth forever and ever. Now we are in a season where mysteries is ending. Mysteries are finishing. Listen to see it. The next volume is already on ground. I was going through it and I saw some things. I said, this book is meat for me. It's what we will take and gather the current elders of the church and let them do kindergarten. No, do senior class. They should take it and do senior class. They need to learn. Some of those things, I met with one bishop one time in the airport. We were flying together to Meduguri. He saw me reading Shepherd's book, Nirvana. He said, this man, oh dear, I said, so what is the meaning? He said, each time I'm reading his book, I'm getting confused. Now that's what some of us, we receive and then clarity comes upon us. Understanding. And Jesus said, permit me to tell you this, blessed are you, because for you it is given to hear and to understand the mysteries of the kingdom. Can you look at someone and say, blessed are you? Look at somebody and say, blessed are you? I can't hear you say, blessed are you? Now, very quickly, in 5 minutes I'll be done with this. God's visitation is predicated upon 4 major things. 1, man's request for demands. Or demand, Papa talked about that this morning. Psalm 65 verse 5, by terrible things in righteousness will thou answer us, O God of our salvation, who are the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are afar off upon the sea. Look at your neighbor, say, with terrible things in righteousness, God is giving you answers on this mountain. Look at somebody and say, with terrible things in righteousness, God is answering you tonight. Now please note, terrible answers from God, they are response to terrible acts from men. You need to do something to provoke a response. If you want an answer, ask a question. There is nothing that happens for nothing. Everything that happens was triggered by an action. If you want a terrible answer in righteousness from heaven, there is a terrible step of obedience you must take. And every time we answer God, we respond in that way, we see the fearful acts of God. He said, if the clouds be full, they empty themselves. They empty themselves. So your responsibility is not to wait for the cloud to empty themselves. Your responsibility is fill the cloud. Fill it up. Fill it up. When they are filled, if the cloud is full, automatic precipitation is inevitable. Condensation, precipitation takes place naturally. It's going to be a natural sequence. You don't need to fast and pray about it. Heaven also visit the earth based on heaven's agenda for the earth as tied to dispensation. And then number 3, God's love for man. Ladies and gentlemen, God loves us so much. God loves us so much. He said, for God so loved the world that he gave. God came to many of us because he loved us, not because we deserve it. Many of us don't deserve what God is doing today. His love qualified us. He said, I am sought of them that ask not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. Isaiah 65 verse 1 and 2. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. So love is the reason why God will send a man like Shepherd to Igbo land, is because of his love. Why he will send him to Nigeria, Africa, it's because he loves us so much. And then finally, was asking for visitation. Shepherd also talked about that briefly this morning. Now, God doesn't visit everybody. He visits those who have his nature in them. There must be something about you, something about God in you that is attracting God to you. There must be a signature of God, the life of God, the character of God, the residue of God inside of you that is bringing God for visitation. Now, if God looks at you, can he see any reason why he should come? Based on the life you live, based on the company you keep, based on the places you go. There was a particular time I was always dreaming. If I sleep, I'll see myself in America. I'll see myself pastoring a church. I'll see myself doing crusade. After a while, I started thinking, it's like God is leading me to America. That was because my family was in America. So I was always dreaming. When they returned to Nigeria, the dream stopped. The dream stopped. Recently, my daughter gained admission to university and then the College of Medicine, and then she's schooling. Every morning I call her, every afternoon I call her, every evening I call her, because she's my daughter, my beloved daughter, in whom I am well pleased. We talk. When we are closing the talk, I say, don't forget Daddy loves you. We off the talk. And then in the night I will dream where we are talking. I will see myself in Afe Babalola University. We'll be playing around. Now, why I'm seeing myself there is because of her. I have no reason. Now, if you are here, do you have the nature of God in you? Do you have the life of God in you? Don't forget, the life of God and the nature of God is, number one, holiness. God is extremely holy and cannot behold iniquity. God is holy, and excuse me, his holiness is glorious. God's holiness is beautiful. It is in holiness that God is beautiful. God is beautiful. Holiness makes you beautiful. Unrighteousness makes you ugly, despicable. You have no idea how ugly you look when you live in sin. God is love. Number two, God is love. God is loving, is caring. God is affectionate. God is sweet to be with. And by his love, he has endeared himself to our heart. We find ourselves loving him not because we have the capacity to love, but because he is love. And then God is merciful. Now, he is merciful because he is love. God is a giver, number four. He is a giver because he is love. One of the vital nature of God that is lacking in many people's lives today is that giving nature. And anytime God finds a man with that nature, he will not be far from that man. He will always be close to that man. A man who is willing, ready to give everything over and above current necessities will always share power with God. Every time God is thinking of important people on earth, he will always remember that man that is always giving him a gift. Today I saw, and I was listening how Papa was just talking about one of our brothers, and I was holy jealousy, just envious, holy envy just rose up in me. And I'm making up my mind, I'm going to break that man's record very soon. We'll break that record. Unity. We'll break it. And there are people here who will break that record very soon. God is going to empower you and put great wealth in your hands. But listen to me, don't wait until the wealth comes. Start with what you have. Start with what you have where you are. That's the way out of where you are to where you desire to be. And then I see the angel of honor pulling you by the hand to the zenith of honor. Stand to your feet and rest my case. Lift your hands, everybody lift your hands. Let's appreciate him tonight. Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him. worship him. Celebrate him tonight. Lift your voice and worship the Lord. Extol his majesty. God is worthy of our praise. Oh, you are worthy to be praised. Mighty man of war, mighty man in battle. Sing that song with me. One more time, lift your voice and say, lift your voice. Father, make me a man that will show forth your praise and your glory in this generation. Lord, make me a man, make me a woman that will showcase your glory, that will demonstrate your power in this generation. Make me a man that will demonstrate your glory, a man that will reflect your value. Somebody lift your voice. Lord of the holy apostles and prophets, it's your night of power. Somebody lift your voice and talk in tongues. Talk in tongues. Softly touch the warm strings. Lift your hands, everybody, please. While you pray in tongues for the next 2 minutes, something is already happening. Your heavenly atmosphere is changing. Some of you are used to receive visitation of masquerades in the night. This night, when you go back to sleep, you will be the one pursuing those masquerades. Your hand will be on the neck of your enemies from this very night. I see power changing hands. There is a young lady by name Gina. I don't know whether you are Georgina or Regina, but I heard Gina. I saw one of your ovaries, your left ovaries, having a cyst, a major cyst. I don't know whether you are aware of it or not. It's like you have been scheduled for an operation. And the Lord said I should say to you that you won't need any surgery. That his hand will pass through your body in few minutes from now. And every rubbish that Satan brought into your life will be flushed out. I see that happening. I see a young man by name Samuel. Something. I just said that name. Samuel. I saw a shop somewhere. Thank you, Father. A shop, and I see things like spare parts, and then I see other things being sold there. I see things like provision. I see a show glass in front of the shop. I see things like snacks, and I see things like drinks. I'm seeing these things right now. I'm telling you. Now, there is a plague that was sent to that shop. Not just your shop alone, the entire line where you do business. But I see an angel standing in front of that place, cladded with energy, saying, I will rewrite the story of Samuel. I will give him a new song to sing. Oh, come on, let that amen be loud if you believe it. I'm praying for another lady by name Florence. I'm seeing around your breast a wound by your nipples, and I'm seeing some lumps. I see the Lord dissolving those lumps. The nipples that I see with the wound is actually an infection. The Lord is healing you tonight. Thank you, Father. I see a woman with fibroid. You were supposed to have a baby, but the fibroid is occupying the place where children ought to sit. Multiple fibroid. And then there is also intramural fibroid. I have medical persons who will explain that better for you. And God is going to give you a miracle child. You're going to name him Emmanuel Nisi. Emmanuel Nisi. Please hear me. Emmanuel Nisi. I heard that name. That's the name of that boy. Because right in the womb he will be mantled with glory. I command that fibroid to dissolve. Dissolve by fire in the name of Jesus. Lift up your hands. Ask God for anything you want right now. There is an anointing in this house. Very terrible anointing in the house. Whatever you want God to do for you, ask God to do it for you. Ask God for whatever. Whatever you say, you're going to have. If you close your mouth, heaven will close against you. But if you open your mouth, heaven will open unto you. If you place a demand tonight on the power of God present in the house, you are going to receive a miracle that will encourage you. God will surprise you with a miracle that will encourage you. Jesus. Before I pray for miracles directly, can I ask you to sit down for a while? Just sit down for a while. I'm led specifically to do this. I'm specifically led to do this. You are a pastor, whether you are in Locust Army or you are in a different ministry, you are believing God for a miracle land. A miracle land. I would like you to pick a very special seed and come. I want to speak the word. There's an anointing upon me to do that tonight. Within these few years, 5 to 6 years I've been in Abuja, God has given us 2 major lands. So the The second one is 7,500 square meters. That's about 3 times the size of the one we are using presently. Where this land is, if I take you there one of these days, sir, you won't believe it, sir. If you bring 450 million, nobody will sell that land to you by virtue of where it is. I'm sure you know where Godab Estate is, sir. Very massive land. Within this 5, it's just a miracle. I can't explain it. Praise God. So I'm talking about miracles. I believe in it. You are a pastor, you are here, you are believing God for a miracle land. You have been struggling to get a land. I would like you to pick a seed. It doesn't matter what the seed is, just pick that seed and come quickly. I want to pray very quickly before we move forward. Hear me, you're going to testify to what I just said. You're going to have a testimony, a very serious testimony. I would like you to do this with faith. If what you intend to give, I'm not calling any special amount, if what you intend to give is too small, write a check. Or you just write a paper and make sure it is transferred to church account between now and Sunday morning, Monday morning unfailingly. Or you are even a business person, you are believing God for a personal property where you can do your business. I'd like you to join us. It's an opportunity, don't play with it. Or you have a school and you are on a rented property, you're believing God. I would like you to take advantage of this call. That's not the original plan. I wanted to pray for only pastors. Father, we thank you. We give you praise. It is written, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. In agreement with my father tonight and my covenant brother Rev Mark and the elders of Locust Army and the 24 elders that sit in the parliament of the heavens of the moment, we call the earth from heavens and we command the earth to produce a space according to the size of the faith of this men of God, women of God standing before this altar, that Father, between now and 31st December, miracle lands are delivered with seal of oath into the hands of your servants, so that we have a seal of authority where we do ministry in the name of Jesus Christ. I thank you, Father, because stories are ended, glories are unfolding, manifestations of your power has come. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. And amen. You may drop that seed as you go back to your seat. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. If you are clapping, you better clap. It is done. 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 If you're sick, you're here, you are believing God for healing, can you rise to your feet? Just rise to your feet with me. Just rise to your feet. Rise to your feet. Place your hand where the pain is. And if you don't know where to place your hand on your head. If you are diagnosed with an incurable disease, tonight is the last night you have that disease in your body. Every pain in your body is disappearing tonight. Every works of hell, every manifestation of the spirit of death and hell expressing itself in form of sickness, weakness, feebleness, disease, whatever it may appear to be, tonight I execute swift judgment against every altar that sponsors infirmities, sicknesses and diseases in your life, and I command those altars to catch fire now in the name of Jesus. I turn around your captivity. I release you from the oppression of Satan. I declare you totally That leg that is not working well is working well now. That hand that is tied down is released now. That accident leg you had, receive total recovery now. Thank you, Father. Lord, we give you praise. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Can you shout that amen louder? Just go ahead, check yourself, do what you couldn't do before now. I know you already have testimonies. Do what you couldn't do before now. You will see that you are already healed. Give the Lord a big hand of praise. Give the Lord a big hand of praise. Amen. 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 Time will fail me to take testimony. There is a lady with something like goiter. Your throat is swelling and causing some itches internally. You are around this region towards the back. The Lord has healed you this night. You check, you discover that you're totally healed. Thank you, Father. If you're clapping, you better clap better. Where there is vision and provisions are denied, the vision is frustrated. And that's the bane of so many ministries, so many pastors today. Money doesn't come to you because you prayed and you fasted much. It comes to you because you obey covenant principles. Praise God. I was with a servant of God, Dr. Paul Inenche, some times ago. We're chatting and I said, I see the speed in your ministry. What would you say is the secret? He said one thing, he said the second thing, and then he mentioned covenant practice. Then he said, it is not what you do occasionally that arrests your destiny, but what you do regularly, what you do perpetually.